You need somebody to kind of help you to stay. So, what is your state now? How is it experienced? Physically, mentally, emotionally? You help your client to really stay there. And when you can sense now your client is kind of experiencing this state, not thinking about it, but experiencing it, then you ask, it's very important that you ask the right question. How is it to experience oneness with it? It's not how is it to be one with it. Because then it easily gets into thinking. How is it to be one with it? It's important you ask the question, how is it to experience oneness with it? Because it's about experiences, as I keep on saying. Okay, and then let the client get a little time and to kind of digest it. It's a digesting. You're digesting life. And there's somebody sitting in front of you, so you're not allowed to space away. If you start spacing away, your partner will say, hey, hello. How is it to experience oneness with it? Then you come back. Yeah, but now it feels more light. And then of course you go on. So, it feels more light. How is that experienced? How is that state? Yeah, but it's can you give me some other words for it? Like, you try to pace, like as we call it in therapy. You try to pace your client in that state, so it can be allowed to be experienced really. And after a while again you say, okay, so how is it to experience with oneness with that state now? And then you will be more and more comfortable, as you have noticed. Because as you take down the separation, that is the problem. The more and more you take down the separation, the more and more you start merging with the content of the mind, the more and more you take away the dualism. And there comes a moment where it became so obvious that you are living inside the experience. You are not living separated from it. The true reality of you is living inside the experience. And that is the moment when you feel that you are the formless in all forms. And when you touch that state, you're home. And then stay for a while here. And go into samadhi. That's what is called samadhi. Sahaja samadhi. That is to know effortlessly, spontaneously that you are the formless in every form. And so this little simple technique, but it's important you use the words I tell you, not change it, because it is about experiencing, and it's about pacing these stages that the client goes into. So how does it feel, and where in the body, and how, and so the client gets really into it, And then how is the experience with oneness with this? Experience oneness with it. But that is... Then there comes a new state. So then you just go down. It's a countdown. It's a final countdown. You know that song? It is a countdown. It's a way of meditating to say the separation, but it is the problem. There's no problem with the content of your mind, feelings or thoughts or stages. The problem is the separation, the illusion of the separation, because it's not true. That's why it's painful. When you start coming close to the truth, it's comfortable, because truth is comfortable. And the ultimate truth is ultimate comfortability. Then you're absolutely comfortable. Any questions to it? Or is it clear? Yeah?
I just noticed it's a little obstacle in me when I do this.
Yeah.
It's not a big one, it went away, but it is a little obstacle that sometimes what am I feeling now? And I'm going to set words on it, and I cannot really find the right word, and then I put the word, and then I'm my mind starts, want to jump in and say,
Okay.
are you imagining this? Is this really true that you're feeling this?
Okay.
I know this is just. So I just go back and
Yeah.
because you never find the really right word. There's always like a little, never quite precise.
But as you have seen here, it doesn't matter really with the words,
No.
but that somebody asks you to put words on it, you have to feel it,
Yeah,
and that's what matters.
that's what matters.
Not what you call it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter really, but when your partner asks you, what is it? That's what matters. So you come back into it.
Yeah. Investigation.
Yes, it's what he says. Carsten says that you want to label,
Yeah.
and that's a kind of control for me, I think, instead of just letting go and letting
Yeah.
it live.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
Comes over with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a difficult. I know there's problems with words, but on the other hand, if we sit totally silent and we don't do these steps, you space away.
But maybe not the word, but behind the words.
Yeah, just remember it's not really about the words, it's about what you try to express that matters, what you feel.
But in between that, there can also be a control.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of.
But he got you somehow, didn't he?
Yeah.
It may take a little while, and sooner or later, when the separation goes,
It's a very powerful exercise.
so small and simple, isn't it? They say essence of meditation, basically. That's how you can meditate with each other. When you go back with your partner or whatever, it's a very simple way to come back to reality. You're a psychologist, I heard. So you do that with people and you will
How
have...
did you hear that?
Jonita told me. But then you won't have many clients. They will leave you very soon. That's the problem.
That's not a problem.
They will
That's
come
how it should be.
2-3 times and finish.
Yeah. I wish I could do so with the patients that are on severe medication.
Okay. Should we stop here now?